Having been obsessed with marketing and digital marketing and performance marketing and growth hacking for the last 20 years, of course I came across a lot of interesting things. And one of the favorite topics in the Cash Cow Bomber formula is the character C, which is about commercial creativity. And commercial creativity, the thinking outside the box, I started noticing a lot of nice examples and elements of serendipity that helped creating some success in that area. I'll give you a few examples that were a lot of fun to experience and to benefit from. First I'll start with one where I was just from the side involved. I lived in Australia, and of course every year on the 14th of February men wanted to give their loved one a gift. And everybody forgot at the day, and only on the 14th of February people figured out, damn, I forgot to give my girlfriend or wife a gift. So they sit in the office, and what happens, somebody finds out that there's a smart website selling female underwear, and they made a little tick box and said, blame it on us. And if you would tick that box, then in the warehouse they would put a letter into the box saying, thank you for your order from the 13th of February. Sorry, due to a little glitch in our logistics system, we are sending this parcel one day late. And this went viral among guys to kind of say, oh, you can still kind of avoid a little conflict with your loved one. Just tick that box, to blame it on us option on that and that site. And that made a surge in sales. Now that's in a way commercial creativity, or an example. Sometimes it is also about very quickly acting upon something that went wrong, but you kind of turn it into the right way. I was heading a travel website in Belgium, not a big business, but part of the lastminute.com group, and which was a big business. And the IT department, they failed to, this was in 2003 or 4, they failed to add the markup on an airline ticket sale. So you basically saw that you would buy the ticket at cost. There was no booking fee. And then, well, this was only happening for a few days, but the weird thing was that exactly at that time in America, a consumer organization was scanning all the sites in the world that were selling airline tickets for price levels. And because of this IT mistake, this little Belgian website became the most attractively priced travel website in the world and was found by this independent research institute. Nowadays you have Kayak, you have price comparison engines, you always find allegedly the greatest deal. But there in 2003 or 4 this was not the case yet. There was no Facebook even. And we started noticing that there was all of a sudden higher traffic load on our servers. And because IT department was reporting into me, I was the chief marketing officer, they said, Bas, there's some traffic. And we started analyzing, and we had to increase the capacity on the servers, and apparently it was traffic from America. And then, I mean, Google already existed. We started looking a bit, and then we noticed that in the Washington Post and the Chicago Tribune there were articles about a top 10 list of best sites in the world to find your cheap tickets. And number 1 was our website, travelprice.be. And that meant that we needed to really quickly adopt, and we quickly translated this page. We made copies of or scans of these newspaper articles. So we made it a landing page for American traffic, and it started converting really well. And that meant that that year we had 10 times more sales than we normally had, thanks to a little mistake from the IT department. And yes, of course, at some point we gradually implemented the booking fee. So that's kind of commercial creativity and quickly using unexpected elements. You also now and then call it situational marketing or tactical messaging. Yeah, that's commercial creativity. I'll give you one more fun approach. If you maybe know this leading supermarket chain in the UK. It's called Tesco. Tesco had a lot of traffic on their website. People could already order online groceries in the mid of the 2000s. Some smart person in lastminute.com thought, hey, wait a second, if we just put an extra tab on that highly trafficked site and we'll call it Tesco Travel powered by lastminute.com, then all this traffic that is just looking there for groceries, for Tesco insurance, for whatever other affiliated products they had, they will now enjoy Tesco Travel. And the only thing we'll need to do is just put the lastminute.com database of all the travel products on that website with the look and feel of Tesco, let the two brands benefit from each other's kind of value. And the phone number on the website for people calling will lead to the lastminute.com call center, but people will pick up through this dedicated phone line with Tesco Travel. So this was launched, and immediately it brought millions in margin per month, and Tesco didn't have to do anything for this except for just adding the tab on the website. Last Minute didn't have to do anything than just to process the transactions, which all of course is work, but there was no issue in paying a lot for all this traffic to come. And everybody benefited and the revenue was split. So that's commercial creativity. So in your company, when you're, I don't know, as a founder, standing under the shower in the morning or lying in bed at night, let that creative flow go and think about these ideas where nobody else started thinking about that. Think how there could be highly trafficked websites that do not have any competing products that could still benefit from having your product on it. And then just enjoy. Also make sure that you use your network. Maybe there were people in your class at school 10 years ago that have contacts that have now become a very successful person in a particular direction, and you just call them and say, hey, look, we are busy in that sector, you are busy in that sector, maybe we can find a crazy way to cooperate. They sit on large piles of email addresses, they have a lot of traffic. Well, think of ways for synergy. That's commercial creativity. I hope you enjoy these kind of examples. There's more in the marketing masterclass. It's a 4-hour video lecture online, and I think you'll benefit a lot from it. Look in the comments, there's a link there to it. So I'm Bas Gotska from acrobator.com. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye.